Today I woke up. And that's about it. Hello guys. I've decided that suddenly, out of nowhere, some random day in April, a month after my last official stream, I would decide to randomly return to YouTube without too much notice. And thought it would be really funny if I did. I did have like an ASMR stream that was super scuffed because I got bored one time and was like, alright, let's do this. But now, we're doing this for right now. I do not know if chat works. It probably doesn't right now. And that sucks. I don't know what's going on in the streaming program, but it's not looking too good. You see how chat is not doing anything right now? I know, it's wild. There's nothing I can do about it. So, I guess chat doesn't work. I can still see your messages. It just won't appear in the very, very useless chat box that like exists now. It seems as though, yeah, chat just doesn't work. But that's okay, because stream is not about chat anyways. It's about the funny anime girl gambling. Oh, it works! Oh, bloody me, it fucking works. Love to see it. You love to see it. Okay. That means I don't have to worry about anything now. We're good. So yeah, we're playing Genshin again. I know. What's new? Same game, same VTuber, same personality. But I learned a few more jokes over the past month that I was taking my time off. And I'll let you know. You might think that I did anything productive in that month that I took a break on. I absolutely did fucking nothing. I didn't produce any artworks. I mostly worked on a game that I don't even know if I'm actually gonna release in this decade. So, there's that to think about. I was also worrying a lot. I was like, I don't know if this career is made for me. I was just thinking of working at a McDonald's for the rest of my life, and I thought that'd be pretty cool. I've worked a job before, and it wasn't really that bad at all. Just minimum wage doesn't really get you far. So you gotta think about stuff. But being an artist doesn't get you money either, so no matter what route I take, I am gonna be fucking broke. I'm gonna be poor. Also, I believe YouTube may or may not demonetize me because I'm swearing very early in the stream. I don't know if they care. I don't know if they care right now. Also, can you hear me? You can hear me, right? Surely you can hear me. Say hi in the chat if you hear me. If the audio is balanced, because you know damn well this stream's gonna be really cringe if it's just a dude talking to a muted mic. Thank you. It makes it a lot easier knowing people are actually watching me. So I know I'm not talking to the void. Because, in case you haven't noticed, this is not an Undertale stream. So, I expect this stream to flop. Because Undertale is absolutely banger streams. I talked about this before. Absolute banger with the algorithm. They loved it. YouTube loved it, so it recommended me. Right, but this is Genshin now. Right, everyone plays Genshin. So, anyways, who cares? Let's get right into this. Hold on. The game is very loud. How loud is the game? I don't want it to like rupture your eardrums. Surely the settings right now are fine. Surely it's fine. Hello, konnichiwa, or konbanwa. Yo. Is it working? Why is it so quiet? Do you hear the BGM? Yeah, chat's working now, which is good. Which is very, very PogChamp. Paimon is very cute, yeah, I agree. Very delicious too. Emergency food? Yum. Okay. So we just logged on. Okay, I think I made everything too quiet. Or that's just my headphones. Okay, it's just my headphones, my bad. I'm sorry, it's been a whole month since I've last professionally streamed. I wouldn't call this professional. I'm just an idiot that thinks he's professional because he has a cool layout that he made from scratch. Credits to me. I'm cool. Surely Paimon It's not edible. Alright? I don't think Paimon's an edible thing. Chat is lagging again. There's nothing I can do about that. It's been a thing everywhere. Throughout the whole career, it's been like that. I have no idea how to fix it. If anyone has any idea what causes that, I would love to know, because it's really weird and it's really ugly. I forgot to bring Barbara as well, which sucks. Okay, the game's loud for me. I don't know if the game's loud for you, but it's absolutely shitting out my ears right now. I'm not really gonna do much story today. We're just gonna... This isn't really gonna be a game-focused stream either, because we haven't really communicated that much in the past month, right? March it was completely radio silent on the channel. I haven't really done any streams, and today we're just gonna have a chatting stream disguised as a Genshin stream. All right, it's just for the background. It's just for the background thing that your eyes can be attached to. Because you know damn well this generation, right? Alright, I'm not about to be that old man that says, oh, back in my day. But actually, back in my day, people had attention spans. And now, with this whole TikTok, you know, if you don't have like something in the background like Subway Surfers or the funny ball game, right? People are not gonna watch your content, right? Like, even if you like decide to do a talking stream, right? People like it when there's something going on in the background now, alright? TikTok kinda screwed up your attention spans, alright? So what can we do about that? But I know what to do about that, and that is to have a game running in the background. That's why I call it a disguise stream. Like, even though it says Genshin, we're actually just talking while I play Genshin in the background. It helps me too. I feel like it's considerably easier to formulate my thoughts when I'm playing a game while I'm talking. I think that's just a lot easier for me to do. Keeps my brain focused. And in case you haven't noticed, I haven't really stuttered much compared to, let's just say, a normal chatting stream. I'll be like, did you know this happened? And I wouldn't be, my mouth wouldn't be working very well. Let's just say that, alright? Yeah, a lot of things has happened since I last really done anything. And yes, of course, I'll clear it up now. I'm still doing the G run in Undertale. Eventually, I'll do that once I feel like I really need that algorithm. Once I really feel like it. It might even be this Saturday, who knows? But I want to get back into the groove of streaming again, considering this is the first actual stream where I'm actually engaging with the chat properly, without being focused on trying to make my mic sound really cool. I did do a ASMR stream recently, but I privated it for obvious reasons, because it was so shit. I don't think it was worthy of being left up on a channel. It was actually not good. First of all, when you're listening to, or at least from my experience with ASMR, when you listen to ASMR, you want the focus of the ASMR to be on the sounds. So my dumbass was like, okay, let's do the ASMR, but completely forget, turn off the BGM. And now, I was listening to the VODs, and it sounded horrible. Right? The sound itself, it was pretty crisp. I liked it. I was impressed by it. I thought it sounded good for really scuffed setups. But the main issue was the fucking BGM was still playing! So, it just sounded really... It sounded like too much was happening at once. And I don't think that'll be very relaxing. Because yes, you listen to ASMR for the sounds. It makes you tingle, right? But when there's BGM, it distracts you from the sounds. At least that's what I think. It just makes it harder to listen to, and I did not deem it appropriate for the channel. Because obviously I have a quality standard on the channel that any content that I make on the channel should be at least of decent quality. And that was very much not it. That was not the move. I was not cooking. I was onto nothing. But yeah, that's essentially what that stream was. Only 2 people saw it, which was expected, this channel is absolutely minuscule. Nobody watches me except for you guys, which I'm very happy for that watch me. I like it when people watch me. It makes me feel more important than I actually am. Also, yes, I haven't played Genshin in a hot minute, so we have this Primogem thing up and running because homie decided to stop playing for a while. Also, we gotta roll. Let's do it. This sucks. My luck hasn't been very good recently on Genshin. And when I mean recently, I mean like the past 4 days. I rolled with the Primogems I got from the whole returning thing, and I didn't really get much out of it. I got Sucrose, which is a girl that's on my thumbnail. She's cool. But other than that, it kinda be... my luck be kinda sad. I'm not happy about my luck. It's trash. But how's everybody? I'm trying to keep this conversation going. I'm trying my best out here, okay? We have to establish a conversation between chatter and streamer. Right? That's how we do things around here. Alright. Because if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, alright, it's been a whole month. And I've said it before. It's been a whole month. And I gotta get the creativity in the head rolling, because it's not easy to think of topics when you're streaming, things to talk about, and it's kind of hard to think of something that's people will find interesting as well, because the last thing I want is for people to be bored while watching me. That would be completely against my whole philosophy for the channel, which is high quality first, quantity second, which is why I don't stream that much, even though I'm mass producing Genshin and Terraria content. And I'm milking the Undertale content as well. But that's not the point here. The point here is we gotta have that conversation going, you know? So what's been going on recently? What's been going on with your lives? It's not that it's like I'm trying to be sort of a... how do I explain it without sounding like... I don't want to like say it where it makes me sound like a bad guy, but... There's genuine interest on what's going on with your lives, but not like to the point where it's like yandere type shit. You know what I'm trying to say here? God, I'm really bad at articulating my thoughts, but... you know, it's a good conversation starter, so gotta get the YouTube monies? Of course, of course. That's how it works. That's how it'll be in the YouTube Mafia. Alright? You get the money. You come home. Alright? And after you get the money, you spend the money. Or you save it. Honestly, I haven't gotten a single cent from YouTube. Rightfully so. Because I'm pretty puny as a CC content creator. Nothing really going on in the channel. And I think the main reason for this is because I keep taking too many unnecessary breaks. I mean, I would say it's necessary. I gotta keep the mental strong. If I just keep streaming over and over again, I start to feel this sense of, man, nothing's working out for me. Can I really keep going like this? And then I retire out of nowhere. And that will be no bueno, because that's just gonna be me repeating history all over again. And I promised to myself this time I would not disappear out of nowhere. And what happened for like the past few months? I disappeared again. Whoa. Say what? Yuki disappeared? Homie can't be consistent for a second without just blipping out of existence. But now we're here again, because I'm trying to stop that trend where I stopped streaming somewhere in March, and then from there I disappear for like another 6 months. Happened in August, actually. If you look back in the channel history, right, and you scroll back to the very first live streams, you'll see that there's quite a big gap between my second stream and my third stream. There was one stream that happened in August, which was the Genshin stream, and then from there was an entire like 6 months between, was it I can't count, but I think it was between 4 or 5 months. It was between August and January where nothing happened. And it was mostly just clips and edited videos where I complained about Twitter or YouTube. And nothing much happened. Nothing was really going on at all, in the slightest. Just complete radio silence. And we're trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. So I was originally just gonna stop streaming and try to focus on my art, but even that's not working out for me because I ran out of creativity for drawings. I've been asking a few of my friends, a few of my online buddies, on what direction I could take to try to find more inspiration for what I have to draw. Kind of worked, kind of didn't, because even when I did start drawing, I drew like shit and I got discouraged. I tried to draw ahead and I did not draw it correctly, and I am heartbroken over it. And I will never recover from it. It's been haunting me for my whole life, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna do a difficult domain, just so I can keep the content going. Try to stay focused. And another thing. I kind of got hyper-focused on trying to make the game, which I really shouldn't have done. Because, yes, I can make the game, and then I release the game, no one's going to play it, because I don't have a platform. So, it's pretty important for me to actually develop a platform somehow, and the only way I could think of is streaming. I really can't think of anything else that will get me a platform, other than this. Like, sure, I can make really good artwork, post it on Twitter, and try to get a following from there. But you know how inefficient that is? I mean, streaming's no better, but like, at least streaming I can just do, right? Art is something that requires me to... It requires my patience. Streaming, I can just hop on OBS, start it up, and I can talk about whatever I want. But for art, it's completely different because it requires my brain to actually function properly, which it doesn't most of the time. Did my BGM stop? Where's my BGM? Hold on. What happened? Oh fuck, why can't I move? Yeah, my BGM stopped. Okay, that's wacky. But I want to build a platform properly and not slack on anything like a foolish gentleman. But yeah, ice does have to melt someday. But today is not the day I melt. I would rather not melt at all. Melting is kinda bad. I'm not ready to melt yet. Oh shit, that was a lot of damage. These level 69ers are absolutely bonkers. My BGM stopped. Hold on, I have to deal with that real quick. What happened? Why did it stop? What is this silly nonsense? That's really weird. I don't know why it stopped. Okay, now it's better. Okay, this is turning out to be quite difficult to start off. This guy is an absolute tank, and he's eating up all my attacks and not flinching at all. And now there's both of them! Great, this is... I'm gonna die. Hold on, I actually need to focus now, because I took on a hard domain and now I have to suffer the consequences. Because I have to turn on my brain for this. Oz, deal more damage, please. Please, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Look how much freaking health my shell has now. Oh no. Wait. Winnable? I just need to make sure I don't die. Alright, we're good. Holy. Okay, what was I talking about again? I completely forgot, but I got distracted, okay? I got distracted, what can I do? I remember in one of my Genshin streams, I did a little bit of quote-unquote coaching. I wouldn't say coaching, but more or less like helping someone out with their thing. I believe I can't really do that right now because no one's asking for help. So that's not gonna work. I don't really have any idea for guides? Because I'm AR35, there's nothing much I can think of other than just build crit, build attack, and build the element that they're associated with. Like say Shao was amino, right? See this motherfucker right here? You want to build amino damage to boost the fact that boost his elements. Because it's damage percentage. That means it gives a lot more than the math that attack stats do. It's really complicated. I'm not that smart. I mean, I'm not smart at all. But actually, there has been interesting things going on in the VTuber community lately, and I speak specifically VTuber community. So, in case you haven't seen it, I mean, I doubt you have, because I know a lot of people aren't actually super connected with the whole corporate VTubers or Niji-sanji or all of that, but essentially, a lot of VTubers this past month, including Pikami included, are graduating. And in case you don't know what the term graduating means in the VTuber context, that just means retiring. It's a fancy way of putting it. I don't understand why it's called graduating, but I think it's referring to, or it's a reference to idols. When an idol graduates, that's their retirement. Oh my god, what's that damage? What the fuck is that damage? Hold on. I can't have Shao die. I cannot have Shao die. But VTubers have been disappearing left and right. Or not, I wouldn't say disappearing, but just stopping their activities. I don't know if I should be really alarmed by this. I'm not a corporate VTuber, but I think VTubers are not as popular as they used to be. I mean, it's been obvious. Numbers are down. People are moving on. But the fact that a lot of VTubers are retiring now, in this month specifically, or in the March-April month specifically, I don't have too much takes on this, because even I don't know much, and I kind of follow the whole thing, the whole ordeal. But holy shit, I don't know if I should be worried for the VTuber community or not, because corporations are kind of falling apart, but indie VTubers on Twitch and YouTube are still kind of going strong, and there's still other groups that are doing well. There's always going to be rumors though on why things happen, but make sure you cherish your content creators while they're still there. Take me for example. I went on a sudden 1-month break without any notice. Right after my best analytical week ever. And it was actually really for no reason at all. I just didn't want to stream. I just didn't feel like it. That's the main reason. I didn't feel like streaming. Content creators come and go, so you gotta cherish them while they're still there. You never know when they're just gonna magically vanish off into space or something like that. Also, I'm trying to get Sucrose up, so I'm gonna be focusing this domain because I really want to get Sucrose into the party, get her integrated. Very important for that to happen. Alright, I think we just did everything we are supposed to do on Genshin, and it would make sense to end the stream here. But I don't want to do that. So, we're gonna do what a normal person would do, and that would be explore. For content, obviously. For content reasons. Because how long has this been going for already? Oh. It hasn't even been 30 minutes yet. Well, I don't want to drag this on for too long, but we gotta do some exploration. You see how one side of the map is completely dark? Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, VTuber community it's been a bit confusing recently. A lot of stuff been going on. And my community, sometimes I just feel like everything just dies. Or I feel like this is kinda dying right now. And it's completely my fault too. If I didn't take that 1-month break out of the blue for completely no reason at all, other than the fact I just got tired of streaming, I would assume this community would be a lot more shiny and bright and more energetic, but right now we are in crisis mode. We are in crisis mode. First of all, YouTube algorithm's kind of hard to catch. Alright, it's been obvious since the start. YouTube algorithm, a bit scary. In fact, I don't even know if people outside of my subscribers can even see the stream. So that's... Also, I'm streaming outside of my demographic time. Normally, I stream at 9 o'clock AM. But currently, as you... Maybe if you've been following me, as in my complaints. What the hell is going on? Event? No, we don't. We do not have to help. This is not a part of my... what if I just let her die? She doesn't take damage, right? Okay, she can fight them. You'll be fine, dude. Get him. But completely my fault. I don't want the community to die. That'd be horrible. How am I supposed to get a platform if I destroy my platform? Come on, get him! Alright, this is taking too long. Boom. Burn! Wow, they die so fast. I am milking the stream, yes. I'm very much milking the stream. I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed. I don't care about this lore. Right now. I do not care about the lore. Clothing has milk ability. Milking? I am milking. M-I-L-K. As a streamer should be. It's our job to milk streams, to make it unnecessarily long for no reason. Just to get as much content out of something as possible. I do not care. Rana, I do not care. Please. Please let me go. I want to explore south. You do not need to keep me safe. I do not need your... What did I just start? Okay, looks like we're going into this quest now. Alright, maybe there's more to this content stream than I first anticipated. But right now, YouTube is poking me really badly. This might be my worst few days so far. I mean, it hasn't even been a full week since I decided to start working on the channel again. But analytically, this has been very, very disastrous. As it should be. Who's Tignari? Man, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I just want to explore and not have to read dialogue. I know what these are. I know what these are. I need Dendro, but honestly I don't need it at the same time. Alright, that's a boop. Oh. Boom. Charge attacks or aim shots? Okay. Boom. That works. Gotta make sure I dodge that. We're milking the content! Everything's so easy right now. I just one-shot everything, it's not fun. Maybe next Genshin stream I'll finally fight Child. Why is it not... Hello? Maybe it's time I start using Twitter again, but honestly, I can't figure out that site. I don't know if it's the recent update or anything like that, but holy shit. I tweet, no one sees it. It might have something to do with my like 20 followers, but it's still annoying. Like, I put effort into typing words. I put a lot of effort into making sure the words correlate well, and then I don't get awarded for it. What is that? Doesn't make any sense. Elon, what are you doing to me? Like, okay, hear me out when I say this, but before all the Instagram updates, or not Instagram, fuck. Before the whole Twitter takeover by Elon, I was actually reaching out to people, right? People were actually seeing my tweets. People would actually like interact with it too. And then once Elon, Mr. Musk, took over Twitter, it became so difficult Right? It became so difficult to actually try to network myself. But yeah, it's the obvious way of just, you know, going on hashtag VTuber and interacting with people. But it's harder. It's harder than you think, okay? Talking to people has not been my best thing. Right? Like instigating conversations, no. I may sound like an energetic ball on stream sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm out of energy and dying. But for this for example, I'm talking pretty well, right? But when it comes to one-on-one conversations with people, especially on Twitter, where I don't know what they're like, it's kind of difficult. I noticed some people that are really good at making friends out of the blue. That's not me. Alright? That is not me in the slightest. I like to keep to myself and just work things out on my own, do things on my own. Communicating with others has not been my thing. And I should definitely get better at that. It'll be really important to network myself. But it's not easy, dog. It is not easy. Like, I have to think about what I say so I don't come off as rude. Because I don't want to be rude. I don't want any conflicts. Just a lot of thinking. And I don't like thinking. Thinking kind of sucks. That's why I don't go to school anymore. I mean, who goes to school, right? I mean, I definitely should. I don't know why I'm not. I'm smart enough to do school. It's just I hate thinking. Thinking is painful. Of course I'm not in school. Why else do you think I'm streaming at these times now? My schedule is not really flexible. If I was still in school, I wouldn't even be a streamer. But let's stop talking about school, right? Let's stay away from this whole school topic because really I don't want to be reminded with the fact that I really need to start going to school. But yeah, I want to avoid that topic. Because one, school sucks. Man, the fact that there's no voice lines here makes me really uncomfortable. Because I'm so used to the fact that there's voiceovers for basically everything they say. But now that there's not, it just feels really awkward. But school's out, screw school, we're gonna become streamers and become failures in life. Disappoint me, familia. Well, I live alone with the really annoying rain goddess that keeps pestering me all day. Like, surely she would be going home by now. She'd be going back to her home region, her home planet. I mean, I should have done that, but she stuck around. My roommate. After the whole incident swept over. I should really do some lore videos. Because I have so much information on the lore right now that I could definitely make some lore-based videos. But now here's the problem with that whole lore video thing. I would put hours of effort into the video, then I get 2 views. And then that'd be such a hit on my mental, I'd probably retire from that. So I want to avoid making any super high quality production videos for the time being, until I get like a larger demographic, which is a risky thing too. Because what if I never get that demographic? Right? I'll just be wasting my skills. Like, take for example, yes, my plan was to, you know, my plan was to become. I lost my train of thought. What the hell? What was I thinking of again? Alright, I gotta reformulate. But I had a outfit reveal planned and ready, but I gotta hit 200 subs first, which I'm actually kind of worried that I'm never gonna hit 200 subs because YouTube algorithm does not value my efforts at all. Because YouTube is stinky for that. No respect to the content creator, man. I guess I really do have to rely on videos or shorts because that's the only way I can think of now. And I don't know how to make shorts. Like, I made them before, but I don't know how to make them where it's like people would actually watch it. Like, I'm good at making like things where it's like, you know that one Valentine's video where it's like those short videos where you just deliver a small joke and a bit of a punchline with some pretty cool editing behind it. Like, I don't know, clips would be great. I just don't think I have enough interesting content on the stream to clip. I was thinking of making a whole video depicting every single fight that I did on Undertale, but that'd be too long. It's like, well, okay, so after the Undertale stream, I started clipping all of the fights, without realizing how goddamn long the fights are. Dude. So I recorded like the Papyrus fight. The whole fight was like a whole like 8 to 10 minutes. Now if I make a compilation with all the pacifist fights I did, we're talking about a video that is past an hour. Do you think anybody would watch an hour of content? Not in this generation, not in this whole TikTok 6-second attention span Vine generation. I'm not shitting on our generation, right? I'm part of the generation. This is a great generation. We do cool stuff in this generation. But like, our attention spans are so absolutely canned. I don't even know what content to make anymore because most of the things I want to make are more than 6 seconds, and I don't know how to capture an audience that way. Also, why am I walking? Can you please run, Shao? Walking is for casuals. But I feel like it's so hard to make content, at least for me, because I can't think of anything that can be shorter than 6 seconds, or anything that doesn't involve Subway Surfers playing below it. I can't. Maybe I'm too traditional. Maybe I really am a boomer. I'm not even that old, too. I bet my viewers are older than me. Which is a good thing. I prefer an older audience. No hate towards a younger audience. It's just there's a charm. Alright, the lower energy, which is like which matches me better. Like I love the younger audience too. They're great. They bring some good vibes, some fun, energetic vibes to the channel. It's pretty wild sometimes. Gets a bit rowdy. Nothing against that though. They're cool. Dude, I do not care about this lore. But the younger audience would definitely love shorter, faster paced content. Like, you see how Mr. Beast he edits his videos? He makes it really poppy. But yeah, like you said, flashy subtitles. Some big stuff. Some big stuff going on. It's just to catch the viewers' attentions, so that they don't scroll down and completely miss the content. Yeah, flashy transitions. Also, I need to be playing Valorant if I want to get people to watch me, honestly. But I'm so shit at Valorant. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth freaking installing the client and playing it. Like, League is cool, alright? I play League because I'm actually not bad at the game. But in Valorant, I am abhorrent. I cannot hit any shots. Like, I would shoot someone, and then the crosshair would be directly on their head. The bullet would stray all the way to Summoner's Rift. It's not funny. So I don't know if I'm gonna play Valorant at all. I'm just not good at the game. But I could. For YouTube shorts, if I hit nasty headshots, right? People will be like, oh my god, this guy's so cool, let me watch him. And then they see my actual content. I'm missing every shot. I'm inting the game. 0-17 Omen. You hate to see it. I'm getting flamed. I'm getting flamed in the chat. I'm getting 9-person reported. So I can get a YouTube clip where I hit a random sheriff headshot. That's just how it be sometimes. Maybe I'll force myself to play Valorant one day, but today is not the day, nor is this month the month for me to play Valorant. So anyone that's been looking forward to me playing any any form of multiplayer game, yeah, scratch that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not good at multiplayer games. I'm gonna get flamed, and I'm not gonna handle it well. I mean, I play League, so I'm used to getting flamed. It's just I might get into an argument with someone, and then, you know, might get spicy, and I don't want to get spicy. I don't like escalating things either. I like avoiding conflict. Like, I can get flamed. I don't really get too affected by getting flamed. But I just don't like dealing with conflicts in general. It's really inconvenient. It's really annoying. Man, what is Paimon cooking? She is on to nothing. But yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I will play League someday. At least I'll play League before I play Valorant. And then get flamed by a completely new chat. Like, oh my god, Inting Azir, what a guy. Let me hop on to flame him. I mean, the community, Riot community is like, I think it's exaggerated on how toxic it is, because people only highlight the toxicity. It gets pretty, it can be pretty chill sometimes. I mean, it goes with a lot of communities. They highlight a lot of the bad stuff and then leave a bunch of the cool stuff out of it. Like, so, yeah, in some cases the bad outweighs the cool, but not all communities are just like straight up plain bad. Like, you'll see a lot of like League clips where it's like absolute chaos. Well, when I play the game, like every like 1 in 15 games I deal with someone that's actually toxic. Maybe 1 in 15 games is pretty bad, but still, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I don't know what these guys are talking about. I have no idea what these guys are talking about. I've lost interest in this story pretty quickly. First of all, I haven't even finished Leeway, so I don't even know what these guys are talking about. And also, I just want to explore. I don't know why I'm talking to Alfonso from Fullmetal Alchemist. It's wasting my time. April Fool's Day. I did not do anything for April Fool's Day, which kind of sucks. Because I planned on doing something for April Fool's Day, but I never went through with it because I just didn't. I didn't have time. Because I was doing nothing. I was on to nothing that day. But I had a plan for... Like, first of all, it wasn't until March 31st when I realized that tomorrow would be, the next day would be April Fool's Day, so I had no time to plan what I was actually going to do for that day. And second of all, I was kind of lazy to make content for that day. Because my original plan, the one that I came up with was, I bait people with a cover, right? I was going to make like a cover of a song, but then I sing it really poorly for the April Fool's. And then I thought to myself, no, that is a terrible idea. And then after that, I was just like, yeah, maybe I'm just not going to do anything for it. And also, due to the fact that I haven't streamed in a long time, no one's going to watch it. People probably forgot about me already. Which, I'm glad people didn't. Considering there's still 4 people watching me. So I'm grateful. Grateful for the homies still here. Don't worry guys, Undertale stream coming soon. Then after that, you can unsubscribe. I know there's a lot of people anticipating that. And I bet there's a lot of people that subscribe to me just for the Undertale content. But that's okay. I don't know what they were talking about. And they're not even saying anything either. I've seen a lot of pranks on April Fool's Day, and some of them go pretty far. Like, goddamn. I think I got pranked with Toho screenshots. There was... so I was on Twitter on April Fool's Day, which is probably like the worst thing I could have done. Because I know damn well I was gonna get baited to hell on that site. And I did. I did get baited. I did get baited really hard. So, I saw a leak of Toho 19. I got so excited, I thought it was real, but then I forgot that it's April 1st, and I got really sad afterwards. There was at least 2 Toho leaks that, like, completely cucked me. One which was about Toho 19, and one where it was a remake of the first Toho game, where Zune was planning on remaking the first 5. And I was like, holy shit, that's peak. That's peak content. Then I realized that it's not even like true, and it's an April Fool's prank, and yeah, it sucks. I know there's a lot worse, but I don't want to talk about it because I forgot about it. I just remember the getting blue-balled so hard that I just got sad about it. Like, the fake leaks that happened on that day were immense. Yeah, I hope the children stay safe, guys. The biggest April Fool's prank was my YouTube channel, in fact. I wonder how people do it. I mean, I'm certainly getting a lot more success in Twitch than how I performed on Twitch the 2 times I did it. Still, my April Fool's prank was disappearing and then coming back only 10 days later. Okay, Iyotam. Let me replace your I with the I in your name with G. What are we even doing in the story? I'm gonna stand in front. Oh, I wish I had Zhangli. What is bro walking? Bro is walking to nowhere. Baram. Where are we going? What's the lore right now? Je suis confondu. I'm hella confused right now. In fact, I might even be flabbergasted. No, Paimon, they cannot run faster than birds can fly, because I can shoot birds out of the sky. And sometimes I miss. With these guys, I'm sure to have a 100% hit rate. Homies are walking so slowly. Whoa! Oh shit, they're beefing! Don't you think it's too early to think about those things, though? I mean, it's just childish nonsense, what they're saying, but... I think marriage is skipping a few steps there, bud. Probably known each other for a long time, but like it's too early to think about marriage, dog. I don't know. Oh no, I have to deal with children? Are you serious? Get me out. Get me out. I don't want to deal with children. Get me away from them. Tiny demons. They just want to see you in pain. I can't. Get me away. They just want to see the world burn. I'm smart and powerful. What is going on? I'm tired. I guess I'll do an art stream tomorrow. We're doing things very haphazardly. We're not thinking about the schedules anymore, we're just doing things. Probably might not be my best choice at all in the slightest, but... I'm not talking to you. Goodbye. Goodbye. I will not communicate with children. Goodbye. I am not interested in any of you. I am interested in exploring this region. Farewell. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Karma? Skill gap, possibly? Man. Here's quiet. Looks like I gotta pick up the pace again. Oh, also expect more art streams because I'm starting to actually kind of escape the whole art block thing, and it's looking good in terms of my motivation to start drawing again. And you might see a higher frequency of released artworks, first of all, and you might see art streams, which has been something I've been avoiding to do ever since the failed VTuber art challenge that I tried to do on Twitter a few months back, and then I couldn't because I literally couldn't draw some of them because I just couldn't. I hit an art block and then I got screwed over. And I want to apologize to the VTubers that were actually won the raffle. That I got way too ambitious with my abilities and I could not follow through with it, and I could only finish one of them, and it sucks because that was a very, very stupid thing for me to do. I really want to make more artworks on stream too, so people see my process. I'm not sure right now because the whole art industry is a bit weary. The whole AI art thing. I don't know if I want to share my art too much. I haven't been too much in the art stuff, but I know that AI art and artists have some beef right now. I mean, we've always had beef. It's because it's making our lives more difficult. It's not necessarily taking our jobs, but it's causing issues. People are arguing. Like, I think AI art is pretty freaking cool. As an artist, I think it's pretty freaking cool. If used with moderation. But people like also disrespect artists with it as well. Like, they use it to. Some people just use it to like make an artist's life harder. But yeah, there can be really cool ass things that you can do with AI art, but like, I haven't really used it. I never really had a use for it, other than making a funny image. Like, it can do some really cool things. AI is pretty goddamn cool, and it's pretty goddamn cool how far we've progressed in it as well. But like, it's also scary as hell. Because like, what if someone makes an AI voice of me and then uses it to make me say the most heinous things possible and then cancel me over it? That'd be absolutely nuts. I wouldn't know how to deal with that. And I know people have been using it for defamation as well. People like, hey yo, what's up? Let me just input your voice into this robot thing and make you say really terrible things that you didn't actually say, and I will cancel you now. I missed! Sheesh. April Fool's prank, I become a robot. AI Yuki, where am I now? Port Ormos. Am I saying that right? Genshin enthusiast, am I saying that correctly? Am I? Maybe every day we play Genshin. No, that's a terrible idea. Like, I just record myself doing the daily quests. That's not gonna work. That's not content. That completely violates my whole quality over quantity thing. I've been thinking of straying away from games though. I haven't found much joy in playing games recently. Like, I stopped enjoying playing games a bit. I haven't really played Terraria since the last Terraria stream, because I haven't really enjoyed the game since then. It's just after a while you play games too much and then you just burn out from the game and now you just want to do something else, which is why I got into game development. Because it was something different, it was something new, and I enjoyed it because it was something different. I mean, it's not exactly like game development type of thing, like I'm using an engine for it. So it's less coding and more of just designing everything and just working with the engine I'm using. But I'm starting to burn out on that too, so now I'm turning towards art. So now we're gonna enter the art era of Yuki, where I do a lot more art stuff rather than game dev or gaming. This Genshin stream is probably gonna be a rare thing, rare occurrence. Also, do I get crushed? Wow, that just violates every law of physics there, holy. It violates the Konami code. But man, What's the plan now? I already got to Port Ormos. Also starting to I'm really starting to feel the fatigue now. But go easy on me, it's been a while. I was also thinking of making a webtoon. I don't know if I ever announced this before, but I was actually heavily considering making a webtoon soon. And I might actually follow through with it. And it's not related to the game at all, or the universe the game is surrounded by. I want to make a romance thing. Romance webtoon. I can't leak too much of the details what the story is gonna be like yet, because I haven't even like written anything other than like just a basic premise what's gonna be about. But I really want to. Maybe I'm trying too many things at once, and that's gonna be the death of me. But it'd be so cool if I made a webtoon. And a romance story as well. Every story that I made so far didn't really include that much romance, and maybe it's time I go deep dive into the whole genre, because everything I made so far is either fantasy or action or adventure. All the same thing, nothing different. So we gotta switch it up now. That'll be really cool, really freaking cool, if I did something different, which is what my whole life is all about, doing things that are different than what I usually do. I enjoy like doing things differently every time. Also want to make short comics too. I thought it'd be cool. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be a romance. It's gonna be set on Earth. It may or may not have connections, but other than that, I have no idea. Universe is gonna be completely unrelated to that project, actually. It's gonna be unrelated to the romance project that I'm working on. I might reference it for like a panel or two, but other than that, I want to make it a completely different world. It's gonna have some fantasy aspects. Like, when I was making the story, I've been a little inspired by anime, the isekai genre. But instead of a normal isekai where you go from real world to fantasy world, it's gonna be reversed. It's reverse isekai, like Dragon Maid or Devil's a Part-Timer, where it goes from fantasy world to Earth. But it's gonna be more like Dragon Maid actually, because the protagonist is normal human, and then the person that's the love interest is from the other world. But I'm not gonna leak too much details on it, right? Because what if one of the like people, what if someone like watches a stream, right? Then they copy my idea, right? I feel like it's something that's been done before, actually. It's the whole story, like the whole plot that I'm thinking of. But I haven't seen anything like it before, so it might be. No, this concept definitely has been thought of before for the plot of what this webtoon's gonna be about. Cause I feel like I know what I'm gonna do with it, but at the same time I don't. But it probably has, the story has been probably done before. Like an unlikely love. Unlikely romance, that's the whole premise. Two things that you normally wouldn't really see together that are together. One is gonna be like a. I can give like a bit of the plot actually. it's gonna be like, so the person originally hates the protagonist, dislikes the protagonist in a way, but is forced to be with them due to them essentially being forced to do it. But then through time they start like understanding the other person more, and then eventually very further into the story they fall in love. I wouldn't say it's a tsundere thing, we just didn't get along at the start because obviously like she almost killed me and I sent her to a different world with me, so obviously we had beef at the start because we were complaining about our situation. Well, we got along pretty fast, not gonna lie. We did get along really fast. I wouldn't say it's a tsundere thing. We tease each other a lot. It's just a thing that happens. It's just a dynamic. Nothing too much happens between us though. Considering our life schedules are completely different, despite her being my roommate. I'm not even doing anything in Genshin anymore, I'm just fucking around. But yeah, if I ever do finalize the idea to make a webtoon, I'm gonna have to put a halt on the game, which I really should, so I can think about the game story and plot more properly. I already worked out most of the gameplay aspects of it. It's gonna be your standard RPG game, turn-based, so nothing crazy, nothing unusual, just your standard Final Fantasy type battle system. No bullet hell like Undertale. That's not happening. First of all, that'd be way too hard to do. And second of all, I don't want to do it. I don't want to make bullet patterns that be too intense for my brain, especially when I'm developing everything by myself. So we're not gonna do that. I just gotta figure out the plot. Like I got the start of the story and the end of the story. Now I just need to make the middle. It's not gonna take too long. It's not gonna be too hard. But it's definitely gonna require some high levels of concentration and focus. But I do want to take my mind off of Project Snowfall for a bit, for now. Well, honestly, I'm done with Genshin for today. There's nothing really left for me to do. I do not want to fight these guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not fighting them. Okay. I don't want to make the stream too long, because I don't want to be on stream too long. Because I want to do other things for the rest of the day. It was only a last second decision when I decided to stream. Because I was just not doing anything at the time. But hopefully we can get this channel back on track after my sudden hiatus. I'm sorry about that again. I'll make sure not to go on any unannounced hiatuses again, and make sure I come up with a proper schedule again, and not being an idiot that just does things without thinking, without giving people a heads up before I do something. So yeah. Other than that, I think I dumped a few of the plans of what if I ever start taking breaks from streaming again. Is that I'm working on something big, or I'm just lazy. It's usually the first, it's usually the former. Sometimes it's the latter. It'd be like that sometimes, right? Sometimes I just burn out, which is the case with the streaming thing. Burnout's a serious thing, alright? Creative, or content burnout's an actual thing, and it's a problem for me. Like, after a week of streaming, I just burn out. Like, I don't want to stream anymore. You know, I just want to rest. I want to lie down and sleep and, like, enjoy my life. Play gacha games. Play some funny games. Or, try to do something I haven't done before. Yeah, hopefully I don't do that, though. I want this to be my last. It's either this, or I never stream again, alright? if I ever like retire from this channel, I'm not streaming ever again. I'm not coming back to this. This might just be my last branding, possibly. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't need to know. But, anyways, I'm hungry. I need to eat breakfast, so I can actually start my day. I can actually like go on with my day properly, so I don't starve. I didn't really eat anything recently, and I'm kind of dying. That's why I want to end the stream early, because I'm really tired. My eyes are getting really dry. I don't usually stay up this late because I recently fixed my sleep schedule, and I gotta fix that. Alright, I gotta fix my sleep schedule. Like, technically it's breakfast, but it's actually just my dinner. And I just want to sleep, okay? Ever since I fixed my sleep schedule, I'm not used to staying up now. Alright, this is not a normal thing for me anymore. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. Though it's been a rather quiet day today. I think it's been pretty chill. Alright. We're just getting the ball rolling again. Hopefully I stopped taking these stupid breaks and start focusing on what I really want to do. Yeah, chat's dead. What can I do about that? That's just how it is. Honestly. You did join... You joined this channel during the Undertale phase. So I'm sure you may or may not be used to this whole chat dead thing, but... Until the Undertale stream happened, this is how the channel actually was, with streams, right? This is really how the channel really was. Alright? You joined in a dark era, and it's still in a dark era. But we're gonna fix that. I promise, I promise. I've been promising this for the past 3 years. That I'm gonna fix this era. And finally, make this a happy, thriving community filled with creative and happy individuals, right? Right? Some really cool people, right? Hopefully there won't be any problematic people, right? I mean, it comes with growing, but surely. Like, while at the same time, it does suck to have such a quiet chat, such a empty void. I appreciate it as well, that it's more quiet around these parts of the YouTube, so I don't have to deal with some things I don't want to deal with, especially when it's just really chill dudes in chat as well. So I like it like that as well, but I also like chatting, so it's I don't really have any preference. I do like active chats because obviously that just means more success. But is May even here? I don't think May has been caught up recently. I don't even think she knows I went out of my hiatus. I apparently, or at least I assume she's also. I assume she's in school. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about her. Maybe I'll ask her. But I assume she's busy now. I'm not. I can do it. I can do whatever I want. As long as it's nothing crazy. As long as I'm not doing crimes or being an asshole. I don't want to be an asshole. I want to be nice to people. Alright guys. I gotta dip. Alright? Well, you know how things go. I've introduced to people that haven't known already that this channel has been a dead one, and if it wasn't for the Undertale stream, it would still be dead. It only gave it a slight boost, but I'm happy what we have so far. But let's fix that, okay? Let's make that our goal. Let's make that our goal to, first of all, the obvious goal here is, let's see it. Bring it up. Bring up the numbers. Hit 200 subscribers. Right? That's the important stuff. Right? That's the important stuff. We hit 200 subscribers. And as well as that, let's try to make it so we consistently hit 5 viewers concurrent. All right, let's make that our average on stream. Because right now we're really at the 3 to 4 mark. If we get 5, I'll be very proud. All right, let's set our goals for this month. I got a little ambitious with my very first, or with my, let's see, let me scroll down on my live streams, but I made a very ambitious claim that I was gonna reach 1,000 subscribers on my 3rd live stream by the end of the year. It's really not looking like that, but let's make it possible. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm blabbering too much. I think I'm speaking way too much now. This is supposed to be an outro, and you know how bad I am at doing outros because I tend to talk too much. Also, there you were. And yeah. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go sleep and have a good meal. I wish you all the best. See you tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow. But it's actually very likely I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I will not cancel. I promise you. I will not cancel the stream. I assure you. Alright? I raised my pinky. I know you can't see it, but I'm raising my pinky right now. Pinky promise that I will not cancel the stream. It's gonna be at the same time as this, because I haven't exactly broken my sleep schedule yet. It's not broken yet. It's really close to breaking completely, but it's not broken yet. Sooner or later, I'll start streaming at the normal time, which would normally be 3 hours later from now. But for now, we'll do what we have right now. So, that'll be it for me. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Just to say good morning, and then they said good night right after. Man, make up your mind.